Hello fellow humans. So with Halloween approaching, I thought I would do a video about the time I tried modeling, which is because it was a Halloween photo shoot, so I figured this was only appropriate. I actually did not sign up to be a model, but we'll get to that in a minute. And let me just tell you, the experience confirmed that modeling was never for me. Growing up, everybody was like, oh my god, you're so tall, you should play basketball, you should be a model. And so I played basketball for a few years, but modeling was just never a dream of mine, which is probably a good thing for a variety of reasons. First of all, I grew up in Wyoming. State population 500,000 people. I don't exactly think there would have been a whole lot of opportunities there. Second reason, I only stand about 5'8", and from what I understand, typical model height is supposed to be between like 5'9" and 5'11". Again, could be wrong, but that's what I've heard. Just my entire face structure, pretty sure, would never fit into the modeling world. Like, on a good day, I'm like a 6. And finally, I have no knowledge of how to model, and on top of that, I am very shy and awkward. So as I said before, this experience just confirmed that I was never meant to be a model. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to tell you a little story. It was October of 2015, a sunny day, a typical day, a day that I did not know would go horribly, horribly wrong. See, my beauty school had hired a professional photographer for this Halloween photo shoot they were doing, and I signed up to participate in it because I figured, hey, I can do some makeup, I can do some hair, I can build up my portfolio, this will be a really good thing. I'll just be a stylist for this photo shoot, I don't see any downfalls, right? So I paired up with my friend Ashley, and we agreed we wanted to do kind of this fairy theme, costume, makeup idea. On the day of the photo shoot, we meet at the school, it's the morning, we're all preparing to get everything ready. So I bring some costume pieces, I bring my makeup, she brings some costume pieces, and everything is good. What could go wrong? Right. But sadly, as we were discussing our idea again with all of our stuff in front of us, I realized there had been a huge misunderstanding, being that me and my friend Ashley were both under the understanding that the other girl was gonna be the model. So, of course, an argument ensued. Ashley argued she didn't want to be the model and she didn't know how to model, and I argued that I too did not want to be the model and I didn't know how to model. I am a weak individual. I am a pushover, and guess who ended up losing that argument? So instead of being the one doing the hair and makeup and getting Ashley all pretty for this photo shoot, I was the one sitting in the chair getting my hair and makeup done and wondering in my head how the hell I was going to pull this off. As you can imagine, obviously, it was not an ideal situation for me. So while I was sitting there getting my hair and makeup done, I was just trying to think positively. And then after I got all of my makeup done, I went into the room they were doing the photo shoots in, and I was watching my friends do it. They had all their makeup done, and I was kind of like vibing off of their energy and trying to get into the right headspace, and I was watching kind of what they were doing so I would have an idea for what I would be doing because I've never done this before. And I'm just like, okay, I'm overthinking this, I'm overanalyzing the situation, I can totally do this. And then my turn came, and I walked onto this white set with these cameras pointed at me and a stranger of a photographer behind this camera, and there's all these people that I do know, which you think would be better. Like, you think if you knew them it would be better. For me, it makes it so much worse. I was trying to pretend I knew what I was doing, okay? Like, fake it till you make it kind of thing. But as soon as I stepped up there, I don't care what kind of mental tricks I was trying to do with myself, my body instantly became just like super stiff, and I got hot and my mind blanked. I had no idea what I was doing. So they're like handing me all these props, and I'm just like trying to shake off my nerves and focus and stay calm, and they're telling me all these things to do, like be sexy, be serious, and I have no idea how to do all of these things. Like, I'm just standing up there with an awkward smile, like guys, seriously, I could not take any of it seriously. It was so bad because I wanted to, but I just couldn't. Like, I could not be sexy or mysterious or serious at all. I was like an 8-year-old in a Walmart getting family photos taken. That is my modeling style. And believe me, it showed. Like, this photographer is getting frustrated with me. My classmates are getting frustrated with me because I think partly everyone else convinced me to do modeling too, because they were like, oh, she'll break out of her shell, she'll do it. I did not do it, guys. Like, I'm sorry, I did not sign up for this. You forced me to do this. I suck. That is your bad. So now that I've described this scenario, let's just take a minute, first of all, to dissect what is happening aesthetically. Okay, so this was like 3 years ago. I have not looked at these pictures in like 3 years. So we're just gonna like go on this journey together. The first picture, I just want to kind of break this down. So the first thing that stands out to me is that arm day apparently did not exist back then, as it does not exist today. And I drink a lot less green smoothies. That's just a personal assessment, so we're moving on. Second of all, although I do appreciate the fairy theme, I also think that when we shopped for props, we probably should not have shopped in the children's section, because this reminds me of, you know, the caterpillar on Bug's Life? That's like, I am a beautiful butterfly. That's exactly what this, like, look at those little wings. That is exactly what this reminds me of. Yeah, let's look at some more. Okay, so trying to look kind of surprised there, trying to be kind of cute, not really working. This one I don't think would be so bad, aside from the fact that you can definitely see my bra strap and the glitter looks more like freckles. Here, not sure what's going on here. Just kind of standing there, looking down, no real pose. Like, they literally just took a picture of me existing in front of the camera at that point. Here, very confused. I'm looking at this pumpkin. I'm not sure what my inspiration is. Not sure what's going through my head. Am I in love with the pumpkin? Is the pumpkin in love with me? Are we enemies? Are we long lost lovers? I feel like I'm trying to be like, I don't know, like a Disney Channel star or something. There's that one picture that's on everything, from like napkins to t-shirts. Like, I feel like that's the one, that's like my one Disney Channel shot that I would get. So this one, nah, like I feel like that's what I got going on. Not sure again what my inspiration was, but I was doing my best. Here, got nothing to say about that one. Literally just a side profile with an awkward face. That I look like, maybe I'm like, I don't know what to say. I was gonna say something kind of nice, but then I saw my posture and I'm kind of like leaned forward. I don't know what that is. With my little baby wings, I feel like that one's creative. Like, I was trying a little more. I was trying to come out of my comfort zone. Maybe I was trying to do kind of like a Tinkerbell thing. I'm not sure, but you can definitely tell this was the time in my life when I was eating my emotions. Oh, I kind of like this one, honestly. I think that one's kind of cute. Like, I look a little bit sexy. It doesn't look like I'm trying too hard. Like, I kind of dig this one. I kind of dig this one. If I have to pick one. Like, I don't dig this entire shoot, but out of the pictures, I kind of like that one. Here, I'm obviously trying to be some kind of like a superhero fairy. Like, come at me, bro. Oh wait, no. It's more like, I think I'm doing that. So it's like, no is exactly what I'm doing in that picture. Hire me. Am I trying to copy like Marilyn Monroe? Is that the picture I've seen? Is that what's going on in my head? Like, it could be okay. Like, it gives props to Ashley for her makeup, because you can totally see, like, this is not Ashley's fault. All right, this is all me, but props to her for the makeup. But I still don't know about this one. So this one, I kind of like this one. This was an accident. This is where they were trying to tell me to be serious and be sexy, and like, I had all these props and I had no idea what to do with them. So I don't even know how this happened. I really don't know how I got into the right headspace to even get something remotely kind of sort of sexy, but I think this sort of works. Like, this would be another favorite I would have to pick. It's not 100% for me. Like, it's not like I love this picture, but out of this photo shoot, this one's pretty decent. Again, here. I'm getting a little confused again. So I'm looking at a skull. I don't even know what expression that is. I'm almost looking at it like, I told you so. I don't even, I had no inspiration for this. None. I was like, let's move some muscles in my face and make some sort of expression and look at stuff and use the prop somehow. Like, have a prop in my hand and make some sort of a face, and that's exactly what I was doing. This one is kind of an embarrassing one. I think they told me to be scary in this one. Like, I went in there thinking I was gonna be like this nice, cute, happy fairy, and they wanted to turn me into like a demon fairy. I'm like, I'm wearing pink wings, I have flowers in my hair, I'm covered in glitter, and I'm wearing green. Like, I do not feel evil. And so I just look kind of like, I don't know what I look like, alright? Like, I want to say maybe like a dragon, but that's a pathetic dragon, and I would say a chihuahua, but even like a chihuahua looks more vicious than I do in this picture. This one, I feel, is on point to the 8-year-old in Walmart getting pictures taken, because it looks like I'm holding like my new toy, and I'm just like, thanks Mom and Dad, thanks Santa. Like, I feel like that's exactly what this picture is portraying. I don't know how I feel about this one either. So I'm like kissing a skull and wants to be sexy, wants to be kind of funny or cute or goth, I don't even know. But it really just looks pathetic. Like, it's too sweet, I think, but it wants to be edgy. It's just so confusing. And my hand, I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. If Tyra and Miss J and everybody was looking through this film, like, I would be kicked out so fast. They would be like, get off of the stage, get out my face, and never, ever, ever try modeling again. And I'd be like, fair enough. Now I'm looking curiously up at this skull in this picture. Just like, what are you? I don't get it. I don't get it. Now apparently me and the skull are like, I'm its big sister. Don't get it, but we're close. We're like besties right there. Like, nobody's gonna fuck with that skull. Again, this one's like, I feel like I'm more of a motherly soul in this picture. Like, I'm protecting the skull. I'm protecting the remnants of a dead body. So apparently I'm doing a really bad job, because that's a skull. And I think that's pretty much all we got. So that was a trip down memory lane. 22 was not a good year for me, but you know what? I went with it, I tried it, and now I know 100% definitely for certain that I am not destined to be a model. I will just continue to make shitty YouTube videos in my desperate quest for acceptance and validation and attention, and I'm gonna be okay with that. If nothing else, I don't have to pay a photographer for that. So even though this video was kind of a joke and I did roast myself a bit, I do have to admit that this shoot pushed me out of my comfort zone and it pushed my boundaries, which I think was a good thing. That's something everybody needs to do from time to time. And it was a lot of fun. Like, it was really stressful for me, but it was a lot of fun and I don't regret doing it. And although I know now that that is not my forte, I now have pictures to look back on to remember some of the fun times I had in school and some of the cool people that I met. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Brah.